to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And he'll return this one all the way out of the other side of the field. So here's the Cardinals offense now as they get set to start this third quarter.
And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better, and I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. A Cardinal first down on a gain of 13.
36-yard line.
On the counter, it's Stevenson. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. Second down.
One advantage having an elite guy to build a defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
He'll get that complete to Harrison.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it.
22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
Second down and 8. Now Murray off play action. Wilson snags it left side. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Michael Wilson, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Cardinals take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. 5 plays there on that drive. And it winds up at a touchdown for Arizona. Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. Well, now how about this return? He's to midfield. Still going past the 30. And he will score. Touchdown, Ravens. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him. Kick it to him. The way he runs, as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Cardinals offense and Kyler Murray headed back out onto the field. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Throwing now is Murray. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Wilson. That'll give him 8 that time. 3rd and 7 now.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 7.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Murray going to throw. That is caught. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for a Cardinals first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
To throw is Murray. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Oh, nice move. Now he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A good pickup there at 22.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Swim.
Play fake. Murray. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
From the gun, it's Stevenson. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line.
A Cardinal first down on a gain of 13.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Here's a quick throw out to Wilson. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field.
But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment.
Here's Murray. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
That was a nice job defensively of disguising their coverage and making it difficult for the quarterback to lock in on a receiver, and it results in an incomplete pass.
Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And quickly they get to the line.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Cardinals first down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Here's Murray. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Michael Wilson
With his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year.
And the Cardinals go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by Ryland, up and good.
And the lead now up to 14.
Ravens 17. Jack Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
So after the field goal, Ryland back out as he'll send this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field.
A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they haven't had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time, so haven't been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field. And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Yeah, quick throw there is incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Jackson.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Baltimore first down. A gain of 13 yards.
Jackson from the shotgun. That is incomplete.
We've got to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first row.
They'll fake the jet sweep, and now it's Jackson off play action. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. Jackson.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 43. 16 yards on that one at a Raven first.
And partner, they're locked in man coverage out left, and they end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. And he's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender.
The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack.
Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Throwing is Jackson.
Short in there, caught by Likely.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches as we just saw him do there because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
Jackson going to keep it.
And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or two short. So he got 9 yards that time, but he needed 10, and it brings up 4th and 1. Now Jackson.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
On the give, it's Warren. Down to about the 23.
1 quarter remains here in Week 16. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the 4th. They go play action now. Jackson.
The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
Ravens on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
Now it's Jackson. He'll try and do this himself. And he does not get to the first down marker as they stop him at the 19.
Okay, so thought they might go for it here down late. Instead, they trot out the field goal unit.
And his kick is good.
And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Murray looking to change the play here. And the drive starts with a carry by Stevenson.
And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that first down carry.
Back to the ground. This time it's Chubb. And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Now they'll change things up.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
The Waitman now to punt as he sends this one away.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Raven offense now, ready for another possession.
Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner.
And he'll be corralled right around the 34. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
A gain of 14. And the Ravens first down.
A handoff for Wood.
And a good stiff arm there before he's brought down on a nice little gain.
He's brought down at the
That was a good forceful run, and it demonstrates why you've got to put your body on a runner when you're trying to tackle him. If you just go in there and just try and get him down with arm tackles, usually doesn't work very well, and we saw on that play, he'll run right through those attempted plays.
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
3rd and 8.
Now it's Jackson.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down.
Remember, Brandon, he ran for a touchdown earlier, so his decision to go ahead and tuck it and go again turned out to be a wise one.
And the decision is what is important here. He has made some good decisions on when to tuck it and go. And now Jackson will look to throw it. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
And that almost their first INT of the ballgame. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Jackson. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. And he missed it. It's no good. And they will remain 2 scores down as the difference holds at 11. And that one, just an absolute killer. A chance to get this back within 1 score.
All hope not gone yet, but at the same time, you're exactly right. They needed to get back within 1 score and have a motivated defense take the field in order to get it back for them for one last big drive.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
2nd and 7.
Murray now.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And now another one thrown incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field.
And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles, and they missed the field goal and got nothing out of it.
Is that insult to injury? Because they had such a sustained drive, as you noted. So you know for the head coach, it almost felt like a little bit of failure to send down the field goal unit. And then now you can see the ball go through the post. What a bummer on that last drive for them. Got to pick themselves up from that one.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down.
Here's Warren.
And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20.
Tough spot here. 3rd down and 11.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 11.
To throw is Jackson. He's going to float this one deep right side.
Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Ravens first down, and that was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give them a new set of downs.
They go play action with Jackson. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Jalen Thompson picks it, and the Cards are going to take over at their own 41.
Intercepted. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Now 2nd and 9. They'll go again with Benson. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47.
The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And trouble tried the middle here. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field.
Here's 2nd and 7. Running out of the gun here with Benson.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Murray now running left off the option.
And this time not quite to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's 2nd down. And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Now Chubb running right. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game.
So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win.
To a knee goes Murray, and that should just about do it.
So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals.
Well, if you step back and look at this, CD, a pretty impressive victory. Not the best defense in the NFL they were going against, but it is a top 10 defense in this league, and they're pretty sound, but yet they found a way to get it done and get the victory.